Good morning, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to our GBC at Home Wednesday update. And if you were up early this morning, say around 4:30 or so, you got to enjoy and experience a mesoscale convective complex that formed last night over Michigan and made its way all the way to Northern Virginia between 4 and 5 this morning. So that woke me up and got me going very, very early. We might get something like that this afternoon. But in between, it's going to be 75 degrees. It's going to be gorgeous, so get outside if you get a chance. Meanwhile, in France, our missionaries, the Stevensons, woke up the other day to some fresh snowfall. And for those of you who have, say, relatives or friends in Maine, tomorrow and Friday, it is going to be snowing like crazy up there. Some places are going to get as much as 18 inches.
That's crazy.
3-foot drifts by Friday morning. Temperatures in the 20s, and it's just going to be crazy. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be there, so I'll be watching it on my webcams and enjoying every flake that falls up there. Here, by the weekend, it'll be breezy and chilly, but hopefully not too much to curtail things for our weekend and our Resurrection Day services. We'll give you a little bit more of an update on that in just a minute. Amy, can you get us caught up on what's going on with kids ministry and teen ministry for today?
I would love to. So we've got at 4 o'clock today our youth meetup at online at Zoom. If you need a password, if you weren't on last week, just let me know. Just email us at gbcmarshall.org and I'll get right back to you on that. Tomorrow we have a 2 o'clock Zoom call. That was a lot of fun. We'll finish up our resurrection scavenger hunt and go through the story. And then I've got a really cute video for you that was made by 2 9-year-old girls. It's amazing. I can't wait to share that. And then that is it. And then we've got Sunday. So super excited about that.
Before we transition into Sunday, I want to talk briefly. Every now and then we get a chance to connect through the Zoom calls and other social media. And today had some time with the men's group that normally meets here from 8 to 9:30. And we had about 10, 12, 15 guys on the call, and it was outstanding. And really want to give a shout out to Mel Lancaster. Mel was able to join us from Lynchburg. They were part of our church for a number of years. And I have to tell you, I really have enjoyed this approach to staying connected. It's a little odd and a little weird. Not everybody's able to connect. Sometimes you have to use your phone. Sometimes you have to use your computer. But it's a way to look at each other and talk with each other and kind of get caught up on how things are going. So whether it's a men's group, a mommy group that's on right now with Barb, the kids group, or the teen group, middle school and high school, let people know what's going on. Listen, they don't necessarily have to be a part of our church. They may be a friend of yours. We would love for them to be able to get connected with us as well and join in this type of newness of community as we continue to move forward. So if you have folks that you know, please have them connect with the kids groups at 2 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the teen group today at 4 o'clock. We'd also like to have you continue to pray. Amy and I are continually getting more emails, phone updates, text messages, Facebook Messenger updates from people who are really struggling. Things from anxiety, people having to go to a doctor's appointments and they're struggling about that, but yet they need to go. People struggling more and more with how are we going to pay for things? Are we going to be able to, we were able to eat this week, but we may not be able to eat next week. So we want to thank all of you for not only praying, but for bringing food into our food pantry, because that stuff's being turned around and sent out. And we are just really on the cusp of folks crossing a line and really worrying about what God is going to do next in their life. And so let's continue to pray for people. Let's continue to be on the front lines and be willing to help out wherever we can. As we're continuing to consider doing that, let's also be grateful for what God is always doing in our life. He is always with us. He said he would never leave us nor forsake us. And the reason he could say that with such confidence to us is that he is God and that he conquered death and the grave. And so this resurrection weekend on Resurrection Sunday, we will celebrate that. Outside, 7 a.m. and 9 a.m., we would love for you to join us. In your cars, we'll have music, we'll have a time in God's Word, we'll enjoy a different kind of community and fellowship, but we'll try to create as best we can that type of community that we have here normally on Resurrection Weekend. So we would love for you to join us. Look for the emails that Amy will be sending out later this week, kind of updating us on what that's going to be like and how we can best come prepared in our hearts to worship and honor the Lord. If you have some guests and friends that might be interested in this kind of thing, bring them with you as well. They can park right next to you, and that can just be a real encouragement to them. So we look forward to seeing you. We'll check back on Friday with you with our next update.
Absolutely.
And we'll look forward to seeing you on the weekend. Thanks again for joining us for our Wednesday GBC at Home update.